tired.
You look fun.
Hello, everyone.
What's going on, y'all?
Holden Hardman and Matt here.
How you doing over there?
Just wanted to do a quick live stream. I say quick, it'll end up being like freaking
It'll
forever.
be 5.5 hours.
Just wanted to say, hey, I've usually would have this tradition on my channel. Whenever I would reach another 1,000 subscriber threshold, I would do a live stream to meet all the new subscribers and say thank you to people who've been here for a while. But because of the movie videos that we've been doing, it's been a lot harder to keep up with that. So once we hit 50,000 subscribers, I did a live stream, and now we're at a little over 60,000. So I was like, I'm well overdue for one. So I just want to say thank you to everybody and answer some comments and questions and chat with you guys for a little bit.
I saw it.
And say, hey, I get stage fright a little bit outside of, when it's live. Oh my gosh. So I get a little stage fright. So I'm sorry if that's the way it is. Let's get into some of these comments, I guess. Hello, everyone. A lot of people saying, hey, any questions or anything, let us know what you got. Okay. Okay. Happy 18th anniversary to Spider-Man. So Spider-Man came out the first Spider-Man movie came out 18 years ago. Today, I believe.
Okay.
Do you guys have any other franchises planned?
There's so much that are possibilities that we're considering. And I remember I asked you that question off camera. And really what you told me was like, we're so far off still. Yeah,
we're about halfway through the MCU now, which is still crazy. So
412. Good.
So, hey, everyone. Thank you guys so much for being here. That's awesome. Daniel Flash.
Daniel, what's up, man?
Congrats on 60. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the super chat. I really do.
Awesome. Thank you.
What was I going to say? I get too nervous, man. I was saying earlier, I get a little bit of stage fright when it's live like this. Anyway, franchise outside. So yeah, so we've had a lot of recommendations to do, like Indiana Jones, Jurassic Park movies.
Look at that chat. I'm sorry to cut you off. The chat is
Pirates of the Caribbean, stuff like that. X-Men, that's a big one. I definitely want to do that. I think that we are going to do maybe 2 or 3 movies once we're done with MCU Phase 2, just to kind of break it up a little bit. There's a couple movies that we're thinking about doing, and then we'll go right into Phase 3, just like we did Superman 1 and 2 between Phase 1 and 2.
There's been a few people that have actually suggested that we take a break.
Yeah, they did.
That's a good idea.
There's a lot of people in the chat. I'm not used to that. Thank you guys so much.
Really cool for y'all to be here. It's really, really cool.
I get nervous. I get a little nervous. Matt, why don't you take over?
I'll take over here.
Calm down a little bit. Thank you guys so much for real.
Appreciate y'all being here. So just if you're new to the channel, Holden's had a lot of traction here lately, and we're so grateful for it. I actually got to know Holden through YouTube. So I was a fan and still am a fan of his before I was ever in his videos. So I'm has like all the excitement that you have for what he does. I'm still a fan. Like I'm hashtag Harmy, bruh. Hashtag Harmy.
Real quick, Jay the movie maker. Thank you so much for the super chat, Jay. I really appreciate it.
It's awesome.
You guys got to do Back to the Future or Indiana Jones. Love the vids. We've talked before about Back to the Future. That's been a highly requested one. The problem is Matt has seen it already.
I saw it, loved it, seen it many times. I don't think there's anything we could do to sort of stretch that one.
Yeah, we get a lot of people who are like, how could you have not seen this? It's got to be fake. If there's movies that we've seen, we don't watch it. The only exception was really the Dark Knight trilogy. You had seen the Dark Knight once before many, many years ago, but you hadn't seen the trilogy. So I was like, we'll say he saw the Dark Knight trilogy for the first time.
But we, like both of our channels, we go off authenticity. Like we're not going off anything else but authenticity.
Yeah. A couple more. John Early, I hope I say it right. Thank you so much.
Appreciate
that.
It's crazy.
You guys are literally the only channel they get excited to watch. I'm very picky, and you two always find a way to keep me enthralled. Thank you so much.
That's awesome.
We have a lot of fun doing these videos, and luckily because of we do have a very strong friendship. I would say
it's good. It's good back and
forth. We can kind of go at each other a little bit. I think the only time it was really pertinent was, which movie was it? Oh, Captain America, I think, where I was like really upset that you didn't like it.
Even then, I didn't feel like real tension.
No. That sober dude. Glad that you're sober. Good for you. Congrats on over 500 viewers. Super proud, Dustin. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that.
Shout out to that sober dude. He's actually a subscriber of mine as well. And, he's got a cool channel. I'm waiting for you to come out with some content, man. I'm waiting for you to come out with some stuff. He's got an interesting concept.
What is Matt's favorite movie?
The Pursuit of Happiness. I have a video on my channel. I can tell you watched it. I have a video on my channel. I have a video on my channel talking about the top 100 movies I've seen that I really, really liked, and the top 5 within that. And number 1 was The Pursuit of Happiness.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Ronald. Oh man, I just lost this thing. Okay, I remember what he says. Ronald Madrid just asked about Man of Steel and Batman versus Superman. I have thought about doing the DCEU sometime shortly after the MCU. It's not nearly as long and not nearly as good, but that would be fun to do that. Who's your? Oh, this is a good question. Who's your celebrity crushes? Do you have a celebrity crush?
Yeah, Jessica Alba, Jessica Biel.
Just Jessica's.
Jessica.
All the Jessicas.
All the Jessicas. No, they look fantastic. What's her face was in Summer Catch. Oh my Lord. What's her face? Black Widow. She ain't tough to look at. Old Silver Chest. She was great. In Thor.
I like Yvonne Strahovski from Chuck. The blonde chick from Chuck.
Oh, she's great. Yeah,
I like that. Anyway,
she's not difficult to look at. 619. This is the 630. This is the most amount of people that either one of us has ever had in either one of our lives. This is crazy. Thank you all for being here.
I get stage fright, so bear with me, guys. I'm like, okay, how's it going, everyone?
And
you're all here.
The whole intention of me actually pointing out how many people are here is just to make him.
Makes me nervous.
I want to put you in the fire.
So I used to really struggle with like public speaking and stuff. I still do to an extent, but I did a play 2 years ago. I auditioned for a play here locally, and I got to be in it. We did like 8 shows. We rehearsed for 6 weeks prior.
That's when you and I were just starting to hang out, because you told me you were in the middle of doing that.
Yeah, I was in the middle of that play, man, and I was like a supporting role, so I wasn't. I was in it quite a bit, and every time my character, I would have to walk through this door onto the stage. And every single time, and I had a line I would say. So I would open the door, they would say something, "How are you doing today?" or whatever. And I would have to talk in this very formal, not accent, but very like proper way of speaking. And every time I was like, I'm going to drop the ball. But I'm like, hi. But I did. It was good. It was a really good experience for me. And I got stage fright every single time. It never went away from me. Huh. And I don't think it ever will. And the more people watching that was even the capacity of that theater. So do the Terminator franchise. I would love to do that.
I've seen the first one.
Do you remember it at all? The first Terminator?
I remember the first one really well, but the second and third, I don't. How many were there?
A lot.
Well, I definitely haven't seen all of them.
Yeah.
I definitely haven't.
Mike Jones, how's it going? Thank you so much. Hey guys, I really do appreciate all the super chats. I don't think that's ever going to go away for me.
No, it's crazy. It's crazy. Thank y'all.
Very, very thankful. I remember the first time getting like $1.99 super chat ever.
It's weird.
And I'm just very, very grateful. Thank you guys. I saw SW and MCU helmets. If you want one of Star Wars MCU helmets, sure. Yeah. I love helmets.
You need to get a PO box.
A PO box?
Mm-hmm.
That would be kind of fun. I don't know if those. I feel like doing like unboxing videos. I don't know if they're still like popular anymore, or but I would definitely do stuff like that.
I think it'd be cool though, because if you I've had a few ideas where I want my people that are following me to send me something to put it in my lives and the photos or whatever.
It's really kind of old school like YouTube to have to get stuff in the mail and put it in the background.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
I would absolutely do that.
That's really cool.
All right. Okay.
7:54.
Daredevil or We Riot? I would love to do Daredevil.
I would give
show.
Daredevil sounds like that would be fun.
I think Matt will like Black Panther. Yeah, I'm really excited. Yeah, I mean, even got a Black Panther cutout back
there. Oh, that's what that is.
Yep, from the MCU. Jameson Smith, seeing as how The Winter Soldier was considered a superhero political thriller, have you seen movies like The Fugitive or similar concept movies? What are your opinions on those? I love The Fugitive.
Wasn't that an older
Provasic?
That was an older movie, right?
Yeah, it's Harrison Ford. One of my favorites, The Fugitive.
He escapes from the train.
It's Tommy Lee Jones, and they think that he killed his wife.
Tommy Lee Jones,
the prosthetic arm.
Yeah. That was a good movie.
So good.
That was a good movie.
You switch the samples so you can sell Provasic.
How relevant.
I love that movie. That's a really good movie.
That was a good movie.
What's his face? John Mulaney, the comedian, has a really funny bit on that. Okay. Have you watched Holden? Have you watched JoJo or not? And would you watch it with Matt? JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, what he's talking about. I have seen some. Nate, actually, our friend Nate, had me watch a couple episodes with him. It's very out there. It's okay. I have not gotten super into it, but
is it as out there as Swiss Army Man knives?
It might be more out there.
Oh my!
It's out there. It's out there for anime, so that should tell you something. Duke's videos.
Wow. Greetings from Norway.
I don't know what the conversion rate is. But
In
thank you so much. Greetings from Norway.
50.
Great channel with great content and people. Keep up the great content. Hope you watch the Alien franchise in the future.
That's also something we considered.
I actually watched all the Alien movies and all the Predator movies for the first time about 1.5 years, 2 years ago. Okay. I had never seen any of them before. But
I've definitely never seen any of those.
I went through all of them, and I really enjoyed them, especially the early Alien movies. I think I liked Alien a little bit better. Here's another one from Ivan. Thank you so much, man. I don't know the conversion rate, but thank you so much. You should be watching movies, not streaming. I wanted to ask Matt, how did he become your fan?
Yeah, so I touched on that at the beginning, but basically it's been almost 2 years now. We were off on the math on that, but I found this guy on YouTube. I was trying to make it on YouTube or, whatever. And I found this guy and it was your Pensacola skateboarding videos, how it was going to be banned or whatever.
Banning skateboarding.
And I saw your personality and I was like, this dude's awesome. And then I realized he was in Pensacola and I was like, I have got to find this guy. So I scoured the internet. I was binge watching his content and then found out that he worked in the same hospital that I worked in. I caught him in the hallway and we had one of the most awkward exchanges ever. It was very awkward. But it was hilarious. And ever since then, it was probably a handful of weeks after that, you needed a shirtless douchebag in a video. Oh my gosh, what was it? How to drive in Pensacola Part 2. That was my first part in his videos, and then we just never separated. So I trapped him.
Couple super chats. The Red Spartan 99. Would you consider doing Game of Thrones, maybe 1 season per episode, like 2 per month? Nothing too crazy, but it'd be fun to see. I would. The thing is that now, because we have people, I'm trying to do 2 videos a week, which can kind of stretch me a little thin. So trying to do long form series that's, equivalent to several movies worth, just takes a lot of time. And I know that I have a lot of subscribers that are getting a lot more impatient about how, upload schedule and stuff. I would be willing to do more TV shows. I would love to do Daredevil, especially. We're
doing a behind the scenes on my channel about us watching it, and it really gives you some insight into what goes into making these. So. Yeah.
Holden, we know you're a fan of Star Wars, but have you seen any Star Trek? I have.
I feel like I haven't really been told much about Star Trek. Like we've been gung ho Star Wars. I've heard so much about it, but not much about Star Trek.
Star Trek is really great. I was really into Deep Space Nine when a while, not when it came out, but after the fact. And Next Generation is one of my favorites. The newer movies by J.J. Abrams are very, very good. I love those. Yes. Thank you guys for the super chats. Love you guys. Found you from your meeting Chris Sabat video because I've met both Sabat and Sean, and I'm taking my friend Cameron through the MCU. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I actually still have been talking to Sean. We've
so trippy.
For those of you that don't know, I did a video where I talked to Sean Schemmel, who's the voice of Goku. He's the American voice actor for Goku. And
even I was like, that's pretty crazy.
So he is by far the most famous person that I am in him in contact with, and it's very, very weird. I've been such a fan of Dragon Ball Z for so freaking long, and then he called me the other day, and we just had a conversation at Matt's house, and he was asking me about this girl I'm seeing, and it's just very, 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 very weird.
I think I caught some of it on camera. I was just you were in the background. You're like, hey Sean, what's going on? I'm like, this is what's happening.
I hope I say this right. Raj Talagtag. I hope. Thank you so much for the super chat, man.
It's crazy.
Dave Boss, you should watch Maul and Clone Wars episodes. Yeah, your favorite Star Wars character is Darth Maul.
Darth Maul.
Okay, I want to try to read a couple that aren't super chats here too. Holden, I just started watching Tarantino movies. Would you consider doing a Tarantino marathon or movie? Absolutely. I love Tarantino movies. Django Unchained is my favorite Tarantino movie. That was a
great movie. That really was.
I love that. Let's see. Would y'all think about watching some Studio Ghibli movies? I would love to. I would love to do anime. Really, Spirited Away was one of the first animes that was ever taken seriously in terms of it was nominated for Academy Awards in America. I mean. Okay. Very, very good. I think Matt will like Age of Ultron. We've watched Guardians of the Galaxy and Age of Ultron already. So those are shot, and I'm just going to start. I'm going to spend most of today and probably Monday editing both of those to have one of them posted throughout the week and the other probably on Saturday. So those are both shot and they're done, which is good. And then it's just hours and hours of me editing it together. Watch Hunger Games. That's another one we've seen.
Yeah.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I would love to. Have you seen Monty Python?
I have not. Ibrahima, what's up? I saw you in there. No, I have not seen that.
Nitchwitch. Has Matt ever seen any other good movies like Shawshank Redemption?
Saw it, loved it.
What's up with the potato cam? It's on the internet. It's like a reference to the crappy quality of the camera.
Oh,
it's like, are you shooting this with a potato? So it's just my webcam. It's probably good. A mixture of it's my webcam, so it's not my actual camera.
I thought it was pretty good. 1080p? No, okay.
I mean, I don't have as much control over it as I wish. The Geek Out Girl. Thank you so much. Love your videos and I love the dynamic between you two. Keep it up, and I hope you guys are staying positive during the lockdown. First off, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it.
It's incredible. Thank you.
We are staying safe. I'm staying safe anyway. You are back in the hospital now.
Actually, I'm not even in the hospital. I'm a nurse and a personal trainer, but I'm working in a COVID respiratory clinic for anybody that's positive or negative patients that are showing symptoms. I'm sort of helping triage these patients. But we're being very safe. I've actually been tested myself twice, and I'm negative.
Good, very good. And I'm just at home. Geek Out Girl, again, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Here's another one I missed. You guys excited for Chipotle coming to 9 Mile?
Not really.
Here in Pensacola. You're not? I am. I think that'd be good.
I tried Chipotle once, wasn't crazy about it. I'll give it another shot.
Can't wait for the Civil War reaction. Wet Boy Max.
Is that going to be like the next one that's like, holy crap?
Probably.
Yeah.
That will probably be up there.
Nate Allen, love you too. Thank you. Appreciate you being here. I'm trying to help you catch some comments here.
1,000 people in the live stream.
Wow.
I need to not see that. I get very bad stage fright.
That's crazy.
Thank you guys. Wow. I'm very, very humbling, for real. We've been doing YouTube for a long time where we had nobody watching, and then going from working so hard for so long weekly and having, I think we got up to like 200 views a video or something at the time to 1,000 people live stream. It's very, very humbling, and I'm very, very grateful. Lewis, have you ever seen Cowboy Bebop? And if you have, what's your thoughts on the idea of a live action adaptation? Keep up the good work, guys. Cowboy Bebop, it's an anime. I have only seen bits and pieces of it. I know a lot of people are iffy about live action adaptations of anime. They're hard to do right. They're hard to do well. I'm not opposed to live action adaptations of really anything, like any anime or whatever, as long as they're done well. And they can be done tastefully. Watch Pulp Fiction.
I saw Pulp Fiction, I think, but I've completely forgotten it. I don't remember almost anything because it's been so long.
Sam, $20. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that.
That's crazy.
Have you ever thought about doing any horror movies, maybe Insidious series or the Saw movies? Yes, we have talked about doing horror movies. And I think by the time we get to the end of the MCU, it'll be a little bit closer to like, I'm trying to wait for like Halloween-ish time.
Oh,
really.
Good call.
Because we'll have like a whole month to do just like horror. We could do Halloween. Have you seen Halloween?
I love Halloween.
Okay, I guess we won't do that one.
I love Halloween.
Friday the 13th. Have you seen Friday the 13th?
I'm not very familiar with it. No.
We could do it, both the old and the new. Jenna won't watch any of this.
No.
For sure.
Jenna won't. She will try, but it'll be like this the whole time.
Yeah. There's the It movies, Insidious. I would love to. I actually knew somebody that was in Insidious. So I went to school with her.
Really?
I'm friends. I guess I can't say friends anymore, but I went to school for a long time with the girl who is married to Nathan Kress, who was Freddie in iCarly.
Really?
I knew his wife so well. The girl I was dating in school, they were like best friends.
Really?
And then it's so weird because she moved to California and that's where they met. And so she does like stunt work and stuff. And it's so weird of them like I know that girl pretty dang well. It's been years since I've talked to her, whatever. But I went to school with her for a long time, and I knew her very, very well at the time.
Trippy.
So that is very weird. I'm missing some super chats here. I'm sorry, guys. Matt, I'm still upset that you like douchebag Iron Man. We have the same favorite Star Wars character. You can't be all that bad.
Iron Man, there's some pieces that I'm not 100% in love with him, but I like him the most out of all the characters, without a doubt.
Yeah. Thank you for the super chat, guys. Richard Becker. What's up? Keep up
What's
the solid
up,
work.
Rich? What's up, man?
He goes on your live streams, I think, right? Richard Becker?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
That's Rich. Like Rich.
Rich?
Yeah, Rich.
I didn't know your last name, Rich. I'm sorry. Oh, dude, I feel like thanks, Rich.
I was talking to Rich about you like 45 minutes ago.
I know.
You're a bad person. That's what it boils down to.
Well, no, I know Rich. I just didn't know your last name, Rich. I'm sorry. He's like one of our friends.
Look how red you are.
I'm just going to go to the next super chat. Okay. Kevin Bell.
Appreciate you, Rich.
Since Mike didn't care much for Winter Soldier. Matt didn't care much for Winter Soldier. Let's not overhype Civil War and Endgame since he might not care much for them either.
So I want to put some defense on overhyping it. So like you've caught some flack beforehand for doing it and this time for doing it, but I don't think it's possible for you to hide your excitement about it. And here's the thing, like everybody said some similar things about Star Wars and how it was hyped up. It was hyped up. All your friends were pushing it. Come on, but it was 8-9 movies and I still didn't like it. I think that you hyped it up too much only goes so far.
Yeah. And I know your personality well enough to know that, like, if we hadn't said anything about it at all and we watched it, I don't think it would have been like a game changer, for you.
I agree with you.
Watch. Thank you so much, Ray. Raj? I don't know. I'm sorry, man.
It might be Ray.
Ray. We'll call you Ray because it reminds us of Star Wars. Nightmare and on Elm Street. Watched them for a week. Give me nightmares. Yeah. I've actually not seen all the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, so I would be up for that. Thank you so much for the super chat, man.
1.1. Go ahead.
Thank you for everybody in this live stream. This is a lot of people, and
this is by far the most you've ever had in any live.
I get very nervous. I get a lot of stage fright, so bear with me as I go through this. I'm like, I edit our videos fairly heavily to make me sound less stupid. It takes a lot of work to make me presentable. So
just think this is probably about the same amount of people that was at the con this year.
It was more at the Pentacon?
Yeah.
There was a lot more at Pentacon than it was like 30,000 people.
Well, I meant just in the actual arena.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Would you guys ever watch a TV show again like The Mandalorian? Yes. We want to watch Mandalorian season 2, especially since we watched the first season.
Yeah.
But I would love to do Daredevil. If we do another TV show, cool. I think it would either be Daredevil, maybe Stranger Things, because a lot of people have been asking for that one.
Yep.
Can't Kill Commentary. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. That's a lot. Whenever I see that, like 15, 20 and more, it is very, very humbling for me. Thank you so much. I'm a hater and find most Marvel movies to be goofy bubblegum, but you three have me hooked on the series. Everyone involved is so awesome. Here's $5 for each of you. Please make more. Thank you so much, man.
I will let Jenna know that she's got $5 coming her way. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'll have to Venmo you, I guess. Okay. I'm getting a lot of, so I think that there's like a cap for super chats that it lets me like click after the fact. And I know that I'm missing some, so I apologize. I will go back and read them after the live if I happen to miss them. Slow achievements. Are either of you fans of X-Men? I am, absolutely. Would you consider doing those movies? Yes.
I'm not familiar. Absolutely. I've seen I think I've seen Wolverine, like one of them, but I don't know much about it.
Yeah, I love the X-Men movies. If we watch X-Men, I would actually like to watch them with Pastor.
Okay, cool.
His favorite series.
Yeah, for sure.
Chris, Tom Hanks, a.k.a. The Burbs. Oh, I love The Burbs. I think I saw The Burbs the other day for the first time. I saw it with, you know who. Very, very funny movie, yeah. Have either of you guys seen Mr. Robot? I haven't, but I know that it's good. Hamish McRae. Matt, start diet tomorrow. Any motivational tips?
Yes. Check out Matt Lane Fitness on YouTube. Because I put out videos.
Go watch my videos.
Plug. No, I mean, because I'm putting stuff out all the time for health and wellness stuff.
Yeah.
Seriously. Like, that's the best I can give you quickly because we're trying to move through quickly here.
Yeah. Andrew Hart. Watch the Mad Max franchise. I would be down for that.
I have not seen that. I've heard a lot about it.
From a filmmaking standpoint, they're incredibly meticulously made. The whole thing, they're like moving. The whole movie, they're like in cars and stuff.
Huh.
It's very, very impressive. Thank you so much for the super chat. Jonathan Wright. Matt, what are your thoughts on the political messages in Winter Soldier? Very good question. It's often seen as criticism of the NSA with its anti-mass surveillance messages. Personally, it's the things I love the most about it. I'll piggyback here first. We talked about it a little bit.
We did.
We try to stay out of religion and politics in the videos for the most part. We talk about it a little bit. I ended up cutting most of it out.
Yeah.
But
I felt it. It was palpable in it. And I think that, I don't know. It's tough for me because it feels like there might be an agenda.
Sure. The thing I like about the way that they have Cap and Tony is that even because they're so opposites, you know, I feel like they balance it out. Yeah.
No, I don't think it was bad. I definitely don't think it was bad in my personal opinion. It's interesting because I think that's how you can truly affect change. Hopefully it's for a positive change. Yeah. Because people are watching it.
Molten Carnage. The 6th Nightmare on Elm Street is terrible. Love to see Matt's reaction to Logan and Days of Future Past. I would love to see Logan with you. I think that, but I don't want to watch Logan out of context. We have to watch the others if we do that.
Okay.
Thank you so much for the super chat, man. Take your time with uploads. We have plenty of content on YouTube and podcasts. Any podcasts you guys listen to? I don't listen to podcasts, Matt, except for Matt's podcast, the Better Than Yesterday Everyday podcast.
I listen to a lot of podcasts, actually. Yeah. Somebody said, "Have you seen Breaking Bad?" I saw it, loved it. Podcasts that I listen to, The Drive. I have quite a few, actually. Quite a few.
Yeah. So yes, for Matt, I don't really listen to podcasts.
Yeah, you've been on a few.
I have been on several podcasts that I don't listen to.
Have you even gone back and listened to those podcasts?
I don't like to listen to myself.
That's why I ask. Yeah.
So no, not really.
Right.
Grant Miller, love your videos as a fellow Pensacola kid and aspiring filmmaker. You're true inspiration. Thank you so much. You're an inspiration to me.
That's awesome, Grant.
It really means a lot to me. Thank you so much.
You're in Pensacola. That's rad.
MT, I love what you guys have created, and I wish you all the best. Stay safe. Much love. Thank you so much.
That's
Be safe
awesome.
out there, especially during the quarantine and this really weird time right now.
Grant, feel free to hit me up on Instagram, Matt Lane Fitness.
Would y'all ever react to a movie like Jojo Rabbit? Yes,
That's
I would love
with
to.
the old red dress, right?
It's Taika Waititi. Oh, and Scarlett Johansson's in it. I have not seen it yet, but I've been meaning to. If you guys want, I'm going to go ahead and put my Instagram.
Holden T. Hardman.
Holden T. Hardman. If y'all want to follow me on Instagram, that's my Instagram.
Is that still the best way to get a hold of you?
Probably. It's becoming harder on Instagram because I've had a lot of, it's not nearly as much as it was before, but I do get a lot of messages.
Yeah. It's funny. Jenna and I both, all three of us, have had more of an influx as the videos do better.
Yeah.
And Instagram. And
then yours is at Matt Lane Fitness.
Yep.
So if y'all want to follow us, that's probably the best way at this
Instagram
point.
is the best
Even if I don't get back to you right away, I really do try to do my best. I have to devote time to okay, I have to respond to messages.
Is your Patreon a better way to get a hold of you?
Patreon is a great way. Yes, but even Patreon, I've got a lot of people on there now. But I try to make time to do that. Ivan, I'm trying to help as much as I can because of your job situation. Thank you. You guys are amazing. Stay safe, guys. By the way, I hope you aren't getting nervous because of the amount of viewers. I do. I absolutely do.
1,000% he is.
I absolutely do. I literally, I once these videos started getting popular, I would do everything, upload it, and then I would disconnect. I wouldn't wait to see reactions. I wouldn't. Yep. That's just my personality. I'm not good at being popular. But yeah, thank you so much. And by the way, I got furloughed from my job a couple weeks ago, and I mentioned in the videos that playfully I wasn't please support me on Patreon, but I did get an influx of Patreon supporters, and it's crazy. It has made all the difference in the world. It's literally going to keep me from being evicted. So it's again also very, very humbling too. People that donate, doing $5 contribution, $10, whatever. It's huge. And then the super chats, I never expected, always appreciated. Thank you guys.
Ivan, thank you. I appreciate you. You said doing what they can to help. So thank you.
Yes, thank you so much.
It means a lot.
Undead Twilight. Y'all should watch Twilight movies. I think you've seen some.
Saw them, liked them surprisingly. Jenna and I talked about how we liked it the first time around. Now you look back at it and you're like, why the hell did I like that the first time around?
Tai, before your chat goes away, I can't read it. Speaking of being in cars the whole movie, has Matt seen Fast and Furious?
Ooh, I did.
We've talked about doing that one.
I saw the first, second, and a little bit of the third. When they started flying through buildings, I was like, okay, brah, go ahead and get it, Rock.
Awesome. Crimson, Holden, I can't unsee this since I saw you. Has anyone told you look like Haley Joel Osment and the guy who does the voice for Sora in Kingdom Hearts? Yes. I've always thought that I kind of looked like him too. He's the kid that he was the I See Dead People.
What? How do you assume I don't know what this is?
Oh, I'm sorry. I
have no clue. I have no clue.
Yeah.
I never saw Sixth Sense.
God.
I never saw it.
That might be one we'll do then. The Sixth Sense is very good. Thank you so much for the super chat. Okay, now I can react this. Now I can read a couple of other comments here. What is the worst superhero movie of all time?
Hulk. No, I'm kidding. It's not the worst of all time. But
Catwoman is pretty bad.
Is it really?
Catwoman is pretty
rough.
Halle Berry.
Really? That's that bad? Even though you're looking at her?
It's considered pretty bad.
Oh, really?
It is very, very bad.
I'm kidding about the Hulk, but I didn't like it.
Indiana Jones. Somebody spamming my chat. We have talked about doing Indiana Jones. It'll probably be a little while. We got to get through the MCU. That's my priority.
Yeah.
And then it's where comes next after that.
I'm being serious that if we didn't have day jobs, if I didn't have a day job, we would be doing this 24/7.
Literally, when I got furloughed, Matt was still working from home, and I'm like, we'll be able to do so much. He's like, hold it, I'm going back to work.
I'm gonna go help out with the pandemic, bro.
Yeah. I just saw Birdemic Shock and Terror. I love Birdemic. It's one of those. It's so bad, it's good.
Like Sharknado.
Worse than Sharknado.
Good
It's
Lord.
very, very bad. 55 pounds. Hey, Holden. Hey, Matt. David. I really love your videos and also your personalities. Keep it going, my friends.
That's cool.
Do you want to watch Stranger Things together? Greetings from Austria. Maybe it's not pounds. I'm sorry. Greetings from Austria. Thank you so much, man.
That's awesome.
It's still, we're very much like American.
Yeah.
And so when we have people from the UK or Canada or Australia, Austria,
we're always just like, can you believe it? They're all the way across the road.
like, oh my God, I can't believe there's people outside of the United
Shucks,
States.
man, I'm gonna head out to the barn.
Thank you so much. I really
crazy.
appreciate it. I do want to watch Stranger Things. I said earlier in the live stream that if we watch more TV shows, I would love to do Daredevil and I would love to do Stranger Things. I actually have the Stranger Things. There's like a 8-bit or 16-bit style video game on PS4. I was all about season 3. I was playing through that. It's co-op actually. We could play it together.
Okay, I'm down.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of puzzle solving type of game.
I want to play Mario Kart. I really do.
We should.
I really do.
That would be a good.
You have it?
No, I don't have it, but
Okay.
we could get it.
Yeah.
Not a big deal. Let's see. Slow Achievements, another $5. Thank you. Have you guys ever considered doing video games as well as movies?
So I know that you've said this in the past that we did that a little bit. We live streamed it. I think it's
Yeah.
going to do a little better now.
Maybe. I've played around with doing. We actually have a video where we played Minority Report together.
That was so fun.
And it was a lot of fun. It's just video games, especially like live streaming video games, have never done well on my channel. Across the board, they haven't. So I've just stopped kind of doing them. We could maybe do some now where we played Battlefront live before. We just chat and hang out. It's hard to read comments when we do that. But
I think it would just be a different experience if we went through it like we're doing some of these movies. Like if we played through it, some crap I had never played, which is a lot.
Yeah. Cult classics, The Crow. If we watched The Crow, it would have to be with Pastor.
I think I saw The Crow. I think I loved it.
Crow is great. Dread.
Never saw it.
I never saw Dread either.
Braveheart,
But I would
Gladiator.
do that.
Yes. Gladiator. Good Lord.
Thank you so much for the super chat.
Right now, we are trying to speed through the super chats because there are so many. This is not what we're used to. Thank you.
Yeah. I usually like $1. I'm like the whole time. Let's just talk about whatever the question. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you all.
Keith, love your channel and in-depth dissection of each show. Would you be interested if you both have seen The Thing, 1984, and The Thing sequel prequel?
Never saw that.
I would be down. I've only seen The Thing, the remake that came out a little bit. The sequel, I guess.
Holden and I talked about it because there is so much for us to watch and do. Like if you guys continue to watch, we have talked about this. Like we will do this as long as we can. We're surprised that it's still going on.
Yeah. When we did Star Wars, watching all the Star Wars movies,
It was October 22nd.
it just did normal. Like for my channel at the time, between like 200 to 1,000 views was pretty standard. Star Wars was no exception. It did the same. We did 10 videos after Star Wars.
Yeah, just going on our normal lives.
We even started watching Harry Potter, and I still remember saying we're not going to film watching Harry Potter because nobody watched Star Wars. And then all of a sudden,
December 31st.
Yeah, so it was after Rise of Skywalker came out. Still nothing big, and then all of a sudden on the 31st, it just shot up.
It exploded.
And so we were like, well, we're already halfway through Harry Potter. Let's just pick up from there.
And that's your highest viewed vid. It's like 912,000.
I have not had a video cross 1 million, but that will be the one.
That's going to be the one.
Does.
It's crazy.
Daniel, do you think you guys will ever watch Pulp Fiction or Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? I would be down to watch those.
We almost watched it on this last break, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was one that we put on a poll. Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Oh my God.
Lord. That just sounds terrible.
I watched a channel called Corridor Crew. They're a bunch of filmmakers. I love watching them. They do like VFX type work, and they watch like movies and shows, and they talk about good and bad VFX, and they go real in depth with it. And it's very, very entertaining. But the last one they posted on yesterday, I think, had Shark Boy and Lava Girl because it's not very good CGI, but it's for kids, so it doesn't really matter so much.
There you go.
Holden, have you watched any of Evangelion?
I saw that.
Evangelion?
Evangelion. Haven't seen that.
And would you watch it with Matt? I have seen it. I haven't seen all of it, but I have seen it.
Haven't seen Alien. Haven't seen Hellboy. Haven't seen The Hobbit. I saw the first Matrix.
Greetings from Finland. Hello. Have you seen an anime called Silverfang? And thoughts about it? I haven't. I have not seen it. So I'm not a huge anime lover. Big fan. Obviously, Dragon Ball Z, and just a couple of ones that have stuck out with me.
Somebody asked if we did Lord of the Rings. We did do that. That was a series that's here on this channel.
Shubham. What about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? I watched the first season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. when it first came out. Show, yeah. It felt too TV-esque for me. It was just hard for me to kind of get into it. I think it's one of those shows that gets better as you go on.
Okay.
But
Wasn't your thing, yeah?
It wasn't my thing. I enjoyed it. Holden, have you ever seen A Beautiful Mind? Beautiful film about mental health. I have seen A Beautiful Mind.
Was that with
Russell Crowe?
Nope, no idea.
It is very, very good. A great film. I did the master class. I did about half of the Ron Howard's master class. He directed Beautiful Mind.
I remember when you were doing that.
He broke down a bunch of scenes from that movie. Very, 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 very great film. Okay, I'm getting behind on some super chats here. KimBit47, $10. Thank you so much. Hey guys, love what you're doing and can't wait to see what Matt's reaction will be to Thor Ragnarok. Me too. Have you ever considered watching Avatar: The Last Airbender? I need to watch Avatar. I know I'm behind on it.
I think I saw Avatar, the blue person.
No, that's a different Avatar.
Great.
Kim, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Crazy,
I'm really looking forward to Thor Ragnarok as well. Kevin Bell, sorry about earlier spell check. I'm curious about Matt's thought process into his scores. Even though I'm a fan, I haven't rated an MCU film over 7 out of 10.
So you're interested in my opinion on the scores?
Like how you rank the movies. Yeah.
Based on the scores?
Yeah, I mean, I give you gave movie 5 out of 10, stuff like that.
God, I can't remember them, honestly, the scores specifically for each one.
Yeah, I guess you're just curious, or what are your thought process? So how do you rate the movies, I guess, is what he's asking. Just like your enjoyment of them, like just...
Of what we've seen so far?
Yeah, I mean, just in general. Like when you watch a movie, how do you score them?
Okay, got it. So if a movie can make me cry, it's getting some heavy points. If a movie has a Bygone Jim moment, that's real big. If there is some sort of direct correlation to life of a lesson that is learned, or if the hero rises above, man, that's probably got me. Those are some big points.
Thank you so much. A couple other super chats. Matt likes Westerns. Do you like Westerns? Yes, no, not really.
I don't really know.
Maybe I could try Firefly and the subsequent movie Serenity. Yes, I would absolutely be down for that. Those are great. Those are kind of cult classic TV show. Joss Whedon did them. Joss Whedon directed the first 2 Avengers movies.
Okay.
And I think he wrote both of them or the second one. Grant Miller, I hit you up on Instagram, Matt. Get back to me when you can. Oh, in 2015, Fantastic Four movie is the worst ever.
Will do.
Fantastic Four movie. I watched that Fantastic Four movie. I'm really big about
Wait, what is Fantastic Four? Is that another
the superhero movie
group of people?
Yeah.
Good Lord, man.
They haven't really done a really good Fantastic Four movie yet. Some of them are they're okay. They tried rebooting and
is that shots fired? What you just said?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
They tried rebooting.
It's the internet. It'll be fine. Go ahead.
And in 2015, I think there was a really bad one. But I'm really good about going into a movie and just sort of making my own opinion on it.
And you give it the benefit of the doubt.
I do.
Always.
I do. I watched that Fantastic Four movie. I didn't like it. I think that if they had called it something other than Fantastic Four, it would have been passable. It wasn't the worst movie I've ever seen by any means. It was just a movie. That's how I feel about it. Jonathan Wright, $10. Thank you. It was outvoted on the poll, but I think The Iron Giant would be a great movie to watch.
That's what you keep saying.
I was pushing to watch when we were doing Superman 1 and 2. I think we tried doing a third one, and I was like, that third one I want to be The Iron Giant. We just ran out of time.
Yep.
Straight up. We just ran out of time. And because I think that Once Upon in Hollywood was the second picked movie besides Superman, but I think I was going to do The Iron Giant anyway. Because it's a shorter movie, so we could have knocked out watching it a little faster, and I loved it. So yes, I hope we can do that. Hanging out with you guys is fun regardless of what movie you watch.
Oh, wow.
That is true appeal of your channel. Hope you guys know that. Keep making vids. Thank you so much.
PPPZZZ. Thank you. That's awesome.
One thing I did not expect in doing these videos was that the way people would feel watching movies with us. I've gotten a lot of comments saying that people feel like they're with us when we're watching the movies.
That's something I still don't think I've fully have a grip on yet. That's crazy. Yeah. Thank y'all.
I love that. So crazy. Thank you. I didn't know you guys liked anime. He doesn't like anime.
I didn't say I did. I thought that Dragon Ball Z I thought that was anime. I didn't realize there was a bunch of different areas of anime. I've watched 2 episodes of DBZ. Didn't really give it a great chance.
Yeah. I would love to watch through DBZ, honestly. It's my favorite thing ever. I didn't know you guys liked anime. Have you watched any Gundam? It's one of my favorite anime franchises. Love to offer recommendations. I loved Gundam. There was one particular Gundam that I watched pretty heavily when it was on TV. Gundam, yeah, the giant mech robots you know, that they're in. I would love to watch Ready Player One with you, but I know you wouldn't get any of the references.
That is correct.
So thank you. But yeah, I love Gundam. King of the Hills, 34. I watch both channels. Keep up the good work. Have you thought about Inception? He has seen Inception.
Loved it.
Memento. I would love to watch that again.
Have not seen it.
Before Tenet. I'm looking forward to that movie so much. It's Christopher Nolan's next movie that's coming out. Okay. I'm really hyped for it.
I like Christopher Nolan films, right?
Yeah.
Like
Inception, Interstellar.
That's right. I like that too.
Why is Tron Legacy so underrated? Matt would hate it, but it's one of the best scores ever. I loved the Daft Punk. It's one of the few scores I ever listened to like on repeat.
Yeah, I never saw Tron.
I feel like I'm the only fan. I did a video with Jeremy, our friend Jeremy, who's a big movie fanatic.
Shout out to Jeremy.
Yeah, shout out to Jeremy Branch. Where we talked about some movies that we loved that other people didn't. That's generally not considered to be good movies. Tron Legacy was up there for me. I loved Tron Legacy. I know a lot of people didn't like it. Tron Legacy just pressed all the right buttons for me. I love the score. I love the movie. Flynn, no. Yeah, I love it all. And I actually got to meet Bruce Boxleiter, who played Tron. He was at Pensacon a couple of years ago. Huh. I got to meet him, which is pretty cool.
Talking about people from far, far away, you've got quite a few viewers from New Zealand.
Wow.
Also, you're watching DD1, Jessica
Daredevil.
Oh, season 1, which should be 2 guys.
Yes, they're saying if we watch Daredevil and Jessica, because remember I told you they're kind of tied into the Defenders, which is like Netflix's version of doing the Avengers. So each character has their own show, and then they come together, for the Defenders. Anyway, much love and love Matt's accent.
Do I have an accent? I guess I probably have an accent to somebody that's not around these parts.
For those of you who are not American, do we have what are our accents like? Because I know, I love British accents. You know?
That's so American of us.
I know.
Though,
we don't have accents. You have accents. Y'all have accents.
Y'all are the ones got accents.
I've never had an accent in my life. Space World. After Matt saying one thing he didn't like Winter Soldier was because of the flippy stuff, I can't see him liking Daredevil at all. I don't know. Okay, Matt, can you explain why a comic book hero with superpowers that can do flippy stuff bothers you? Yeah,
because it feels unnecessary.
I actually disagree with that a lot. And I feel like they incorporate a lot of realistic martial arts, especially later on, especially in Daredevil.
Well, I mean, I can't speak on Daredevil, but first of all, seeing Black Widow flip around, it's not tough to look at. But it just doesn't feel.
Well, I'm talking about Winter Soldier specifically. Whenever there's hand-to-hand combat, obviously he does the flippy kick thing
because it's just so drawn out, and I'm just so story driven. I'm so much more invested in the story itself rather than all the. So I don't respect it as much. I appreciate the choreography and all that goes into it. I did a review on Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans, them getting in shape and getting into it, but I care about the story, not necessarily the action.
Yeah. Troy Boyle, thank you so much. Oh, I'm losing all the viewers too.
Yeah, right.
They must be dying.
Yeah. I think you'll find the latter MCU becomes more character driven. Also,
America is no more. No, I'm losing all the viewers. That's okay. I guess it's how long have we been on? 45 minutes.
45 minutes. Sorry, guys. This happened to me the other day, actually.
Yeah, because on my end, it's not showing that there's any issue or anything. So
go to that last super chat. Green.
Well, I don't want to read it if they can't.
Well, they might make it through.
Let me know. Is it? Somebody says back. Are we back now?
Are we back?
It's back.
We good?
I don't get any notification and nothing changes on my end when that happens.
It's going back up, so it looks like.
Thanks, guys. I'm sorry about that, everyone.
Sorry, y'all.
I don't know where we got cut off. Okay, good. Everyone's back. Okay, great.
Okay, cool. So workout tips as far as the shoulder. It depends on, what area of the shoulder are you trying to work. Are you working, anterior, posterior, like the lateral delt, or that's just kind of a specific question. Tips for the shoulders, I'd say use compound movements. Overhead press is always a good idea. It's kind of a general question. If you want to hit me up on Matt Lane Fitness, I'd love to talk to you about it.
Sorry about that, guys. I don't know where we got cut off. We were talking about anime and My Hero Academia. So I would love to watch it. I know I haven't seen it yet. Thank you, guys. Would you ever watch the Evil Dead franchise? 100% yes. Sam Raimi.
Oh, wow.
Evil
Okay.
Dead.
Okay.
Yeah. I have you seen any of the Evil Dead movies? There's 3: Evil Dead 1 and 2, and then Army of Darkness.
Definitely haven't seen
Absolutely love to watch those with you. I'm a huge Sam Raimi fan. I have a video where I got to meet him. Big into Spider-Man, obviously.
Somebody said do Pirates of the Caribbean. We're considering that. Blade Runner 1 and 2, haven't seen it. It's possible.
Blade Runner would be a good one too. Snowpiercer, that's Chris Evans, very good.
Interstellar, I saw it. I liked it. Spy Kids quadrilogy, good lord.
Spy Kids. I watched all the Spy Kids when I was a kid, except for the 4th one, and that came out a little bit later. Okay, here's a hi Holden and Matt. I'm James. It's nice to meet you, James.
What's up?
I don't know if you remember me, but I'm a huge Star Wars fan, but I hate how people hate on Matt just for not liking Star Wars. I just hope that Jenna, Matt, and Holden stay safe. Thank you so much.
We will.
Matt gets a lot of crap for that.
It's all good. I'll take it. I take it with empathy.
Yeah, I remember when we watched Star Wars, even not expecting it to do well, that I remember saying like the Star Wars fans are they can be pretty ruthless. Yeah. And I knew that you not liking them, they would be tailor focused on you. So I was like, at any point in time, if the hate becomes too much, we can take the video down.
No, it's fine.
But he was like, no, I don't care.
That's fine.
So that's cool for me.
Think what you will.
Let's see here. Have you Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse? I would love to watch that with you. That'd be great.
Haven't seen it.
That'd be a good one-off movie.
Okay.
And it's animated. We still haven't watched any animated movies.
Great.
But
I will give it a
good.
chance. Everything we sit down to do, I honestly give it a chance.
Stream cut off before you got to my last one about Violet Evergarden, so I didn't get it. Could you repeat? I'm sorry, Twin Tails.
Sorry.
I also feel bad that you had to super chat again.
Sorry.
To say that, but I have not seen Violet Evergarden, but I'm very open to anime, to like specific types of anime.
It's a big shift for me. I thought anime was Dragon Ball Z, so that it's a whole new world for me.
I feel like I like more of the dramatic / action anime than I do like the goofy JoJo's Bizarre Adventure anime.
I feel like if I would like either one, it would be more in line with what you just said. Yeah. Yes.
So Violet Evergarden sounds like it's probably like a more serious one. So I would be interested in checking it out. Thank you so much, Twin Tails.
I saw Transformers, the first one. I don't know if I could get through any more of them. It was pretty good, though. It's pretty good.
Hug from Portugal. Thank you to all my Portugal fans.
That's crazy.
That is very, very amazing.
It's crazy.
I appreciate that a lot.
Dub or sub?
In terms of anime, yeah. I prefer watching in English, personally.
Okay.
I watched all of Dragon Ball Super in Japanese because I watched it when it was coming out, so I'd watch it weekly as the episodes were released. Okay. So I've seen all of Super in Japanese.
Braden Palmer, I appreciate you. Had a super chat, no question. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Please watch Death Note. That would be a great anime to watch. Death Note is fantastic. Very, very well done. We could watch that. That would be a good anime.
I'm down.
That might be a good intro to anime, so you can see just how serious, and how freaking intelligent that anime is. It's very, very good. Hey, from the UK, would you consider some British comedies like Hot Fuzz? Hot Fuzz is one of my favorite comedy movies ever. I love Hot Fuzz. Shaun of the Dead. I saw Shaun of the Dead and I really liked it. Mm-hmm. So I don't think I saw Hot Fuzz. Hot Fuzz is one of the best. Sergeant Nicholas Angel. It is hilarious. It is very, very good.
I'll give it a shot.
R.I.P. man. You guys are great. You make quarantine fun. Thank you.
That's awesome.
Hope you guys are doing great. If you're into anime, have you heard of the One Piece live action coming to Netflix? I have. I never watched One Piece. I feel like there are certain animes that Dragon Ball Z obviously has hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of episodes, 24 almost movies. I feel like starting like from the beginning of something like One Piece or Naruto or something like that, Naruto, I feel so far behind. I feel like it would take such a personal commitment to try to get caught up, which is probably how you feel about trying to watch Dragon Ball Z with me. It's 9 seasons, and then that's not including Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super.
I mean, they want to see it. I think eventually it's going to happen.
I could watch Dragon Ball Z any day of the week.
I think it's going to have to happen.
And Sean even was like, if you ever want me to do anything in one of your videos, so it'd be cool. I can incorporate
That'd be crazy.
Goku.
That'd be so cool.
Into it somehow.
That'd be really cool.
Michael R.
What has Matt seen?
What has he watched prior to this? You did a video.
So I did a video on my channel talking about the top 100 movies that I actually like and the top 5 that I love that are like my top 5. So I've seen more movies than you would think, but I feel like they're more outlier movies that aren't as popular. I do like some that are popular, but I'm very illiterate when it comes to the box office bangers. So yeah.
Okay. Sorry guys, check my phone. I know that's pretty rude. Jay Shoryu, if you haven't done anything animated, anime for Matt. I'm sure your name would blow his mind. I have not seen Your Name, but I've been wanting to. I think that's one that considering doing a live action.
Watch the Clone Wars. That's been talked about a lot, and I just don't know if we could do that in a timely fashion.
Yeah, the Clone Wars would be quite a commitment to do.
Pixar movies, if they do it right, it's pretty good. I've liked some of them.
Hi from Florida.
Hey, what's up?
Y'all should have a meetup. We've talked about it, doing something like that before, but
post quarantine, we've talked about it. There's a lot of orchestration. It's not impossible. It's not impossible.
Yeah, I've tried it in the past because we're in Pensacola, and I know we have a lot of people all over the country and all over the world now, which is weird to say coming out of my mouth.
As you said it, I was like, that's right.
Very, 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 very cool. Maybe we could do some type of virtual hangout. I don't know how would coordinate that, but
it's a good call.
I guess this is kind of a virtual hangout.
This is kind of a virtual hangout.
But I've done stuff before where we used to do trivia on Tuesday or Thursday, Tuesday nights every week. And I'd be like, hey, if you guys are around, come to this place at 7. We'll be there.
That's when things just started popping off.
Yeah. David, hey guys again. I wonder how you two met. And since the stream is about movies, did Matt see Shutter Island or the Back to the Future trilogy?
Yep.
It's really cool chatting. A couple things. You have not seen Shutter Island, I don't think, but has seen Back to the Future trilogy.
I think I have seen Shutter Island.
Maybe. I know you've seen Back to the Future. That's why we'll never do a video on it, unfortunately.
Yep.
We met at the hospital.
Yep.
We worked together, Matt. We answered this question earlier in this stream.
I found him through YouTube, and I hunted him down, found him at our hospital that I worked at, and I was a perfect role for his douchebag, shirtless douchebag in his video, and we were inseparable.
Yeah, and we became good friends.
It's almost 2 years ago.
Thank you so much, David.
We just need to do a video on that.
Oh, yeah, just how we met.
Yeah, we can put it on my channel. It's fun.
Christian Doyle, Lost Boys and Back to the Future trilogy would be great. Already seen Back to the Future. I would love to. I've never seen Lost Boys, so I'd be down for that.
Never seen it.
Andrew Seibert. Matt, there are a lot of great sports anime, which may be more your style. Holden,
really?
You can get a hold of me for recommendations through Nate if you want. Andrew and I went to school for a long time.
Cool.
I think Andrew was a grade below me. Hangs out with Nate a lot.
Oh, cool.
Andrew, dude, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. I know Nate's back in town, so he actually came out and hung out with me the other day.
Where's he been?
He was doing some type of training or something for a job somewhere.
Oh, okay, cool.
Andrew, man, good to hear from you, man. Feel free to send me a message on Instagram anytime if you want. Little Miss Drummer Girl. Love you guys videos. Love you guys in your videos, even if Matt doesn't like good movies. Team Cat, thank you so much. So every time I see a girl comment on one of my my live stream or whatever, or just general comments, my demographic that is reflected in my analytics is 90 to 95% male. So I'm like, a girl is here. So you are very much appreciated. Thank you so much.
A girl's here.
There's a girl, guys. Thank you so much, Little Miss Drummer Girl. I really appreciate it.
Girl.
Yes, you immediately get all the attention. There's a girl. Thank you. I really appreciate it. David, I enjoy watching content on both your channels. Keep up the great work.
Thanks, David.
Thank you so much. That. We really do appreciate it. Yeah. I know that there's no question or anything, but just want to let you know, I really do appreciate the super chat and your support.
It's nuts. Thank you.
Merely Bird, Andrew Apocalypse said his super chat got ignored. Oh, okay. He was saying Matt might like the X-Men movies. I'm sorry, Andrew Apocalypse. I didn't mean to. I think once they hit $5-ish is when it gets sort of saved up top where I can go back and look, and it just gets lost in the chat.
What? Really?
Yeah, so not every single one is flagged.
Weird.
Don't take it personally. I'm sorry we missed it.
I didn't know that.
To answer the question, yes, I would love to do X-Men movies. I think that that will be something we will do eventually as well.
Yeah, for as long as y'all watch, we will do it. That's crazy. I didn't know that about the super chat.
Alex Turtle. I'm a girl. Rise up, ladies. Ladies. Yes, I would love to do that. I'm sorry for missing your super chat, buddy. I really am. Andrew Columbia. A lot of Andrews today. Love the videos, Holden. Matt, I just wanted to say that thanks for putting Goon on my radar.
Hey.
Never knew it existed before and actually enjoyed it. A lot of people were saying Matt needs to show me a movie that I haven't seen. We did a video on his channel for a movie called Goon, one of his favorite movies.
So good.
I don't know why the color is shifting all of a sudden now. I have no control over anything.
Your reaction was actually really cool, and I took Holden to his first hockey game.
Yeah, we went to a hockey game
really
in
cool.
That same video. So, girls of the Harmy girls. Right.
Girls of the chat.
All right, now I can actually get and read a couple of actual questions. A lot of messages on the live chat are recommendations. I'm looking for questions that people want answered. Matt's opinion of Winter Soldier disgusted me. Me too, man. Also, has he seen Logan?
No,
hasn't seen Logan.
I don't think I've seen it.
I want to get to Logan, but I want to watch the other X-Men movies first.
Yep.
Any questions, guys? It'd be like, all we do is talk about movies. Any questions that aren't about movies? I'm kidding. I would love to watch more Christopher Nolan movies, for sure.
To bring it back a little bit, we didn't title this 60,000, but it's unbelievable that you guys are following, and it's 62,000 people care enough to come back every single week and watch what we're doing. And thank you. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you. This is rad, man.
Thank you. YouTube has been a big part of both of our lives for a long time,
Yep.
well before anybody was really watching.
Yep.
And it's very, very cool to finally, after all this time, get a little bit of success from a series we enjoy making.
Yeah.
Matthew.
What's
Matthew's
up?
one of my patrons.
What's up, Matthew? Same.
What's going on, boys? Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all your continuous support. You're a patron. You come here on my super chats. It does not go unnoticed.
No.
I really do appreciate it. Hope you're doing well as well. Love the bickering between you two. How about Galgameth? I don't know. I don't know what that. I've never seen it.
So, and this is not me plugging my channel, but
Here we go.
It's fun. It's fun because you see that bickering and you see some of the pieces and the behind the scenes that I'm doing on my channel. I'm now doing it for each video that we do.
Here's a good question. Matt, do you have footage of Holden working out?
As a matter of fact,
Yeah.
I have a whole vlog that we did way before anybody was watching us on my channel called The Morning Vlog.
Almost daily. I was working out.
It was almost daily. And I was doing like a weekly vlog, and it was really cool. I think we were 35 episodes deep.
Yeah. So there's a lot of me working out.
There's a lot on my channel.
All embarrassing.
Go check out my channel, and you'll see you'll see a lot of Holden.
A couple super chats. You should upload full reactions to Patreon as added bonus. I've thought about doing that. The only thing is, I'd probably pick my nose at some point. Aside from that, but there's a legality issue. We can kind of get around with fair use because we're reacting and then commenting about the movies themselves afterwards. I'm only showing clips. Uploading the full movie, even as a reaction, it becomes a little more black and white at that point.
Yep, and it's a copyright issue.
Yeah, I'm aware that there are other channels that do that, like other reaction channels.
How do they get away with that?
I don't know, but if if a company like Universal or Paramount or whoever really wanted to, they might actually have a case. So I don't know if I will ever really do that.
That's a lot of risk.
We're pretty safe with the way we've been doing them on YouTube, as far as just clips to talk about. So that's probably why I don't think I'll ever do it. I never say never. I might at some point do something similar. But that's why.
Never say never.
Ripped Man, what were your expectations for the MCU movies? Are you happy with the way it's gone? This is for you.
My expectation was I didn't have high expectations. That's the fact that I've liked any of them. I've been dumbfounded. Some of them have made me cry, and that's a big one. They've had a lot of bygone Jim moments. I've enjoyed it. It's been a good series.
Real quick, before these chats go away, what do you think about Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man? I think Andrew Garfield is one of the best actors that has. I think he's a fantastic actor in some of his other movies, especially. I don't hate him as Spider-Man. Obviously, I still am more partial to Tobey Maguire and really Tom Holland as well. But I think as an actor, he's top tier.
The Boys would be a fun show,
dude. The Boys would be great. I would love to watch The Boys. We could knock that in one episode.
How corrupt they are. Be IRL.
Yeah, it's basically a show about corrupt superheroes.
Okay.
Yeah,
interesting.
And what do you do?
Okay.
What do you tell Superman if he's bad? It is very, very good. Very, very dark. Very, very gritty. It is very good. I watched the whole thing in a day. So we could knock it out if maybe we could spend a Saturday and just knock the whole thing.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for the super chats.
It's crazy.
I really appreciate it. Bygone Jim. We've been on for an hour.
Squeaky. Bygone Jim.
I don't know how much longer we want to keep going. You feel okay?
It's on whatever you want to do. It's
okay. I came for Harry Potter reaction, not leaving anytime soon.
That's
Plus,
cool.
Matt's hot.
Oh, well, thank you.
All right. Okay. I'm waiting for Holden to get a new girlfriend post-COVID.
So about that.
I am seeing someone. We'll just say that. We'll just leave it at that. Would you try a watch along? A watch along. It would work because no copyright issues. There still would be copyright issues doing like streaming a movie and then watching it virtually with people. There still would be copyright issues with that. Because there used to be that little blue thing that came up and it's intended only for the people that purchased it.
Sure.
I think If you tried watching it with more than X amount of people, it becomes an issue.
Huh.
I mean, but I'm not like an expert on these things. I mean, I don't know.
Jurassic Park, I think I've seen bits and pieces of it. I definitely don't know them all the way through. I definitely haven't seen all of them. And I don't think I've sat down and watched one all the way through.
Really?
No.
Jurassic Park 1 is one of my favorite movies of all time. Thank you so much, Gabe, for your question.
Oh, that was Haley. Haley is a subscriber and a Patreon. I think of us both. What's up, Haley?
Holden, can you do MCU X-Men fan cast? I don't know. I don't. I'll look into it, guys, because I know a lot of people want to watch with us. I would love that as well.
Make merch of you all, Holden, Matt, and Jenna. We actually have merch. We have quite a bit of merch. I have quite a bit of merch, and so do you.
I feel like my merch is like, I don't know how to. I'm not a good like salesman. I just I want to make good stuff that people want to wear and buy.
You have merch on your YouTube. I have merch on my website, Matt Lane Fitness, and we do have merch. We have it.
Bradley Dewey, have you seen Supernatural? Love Supernatural. I only got up to season 10. I know there's like 13 or 14 now. I loved watching it. Castiel is one of my favorite characters of like any fiction stuff. I love him. Noah, do you think Matt will like Infinity War and Endgame? Also, big fan. I'm loving these MCU videos. I don't know, man. I have no idea if he's gonna like them.
I don't know.
Cool. So the answer is I don't know. I have no idea if he's gonna like them or not. I hope so. I think that you will like Endgame. I think you'll like the way it ends.
Okay.
Watch Inception. He's already seen Inception. Shawshank Redemption. Already seen Shawshank Redemption.
Loved it.
Just put the timestamp where you upload the full reaction so we can watch along. Tyrone Magnus, the YouTuber, did this. Had no copyright issues. Okay. Haley Koopman, not a patriot yet, but will one day. Just a loyal fan. Oh,
okay. All right, Haley. So yeah, Haley. Haley, I think you're doing my 30-day challenge, right? I'm sorry.
She's been on my channel for a while.
Yeah, too. Yeah. She's doing my 30-day challenge with my coaching.
Here's something I haven't seen anyone ask. What are Holden and Matt's top 3 favorite foods and dishes?
Well,
good question.
You've got a few videos of us trying stuff.
Yeah, we did, again, nobody was watching them at the time, but we did videos where we were like tried weird food combinations and like did food stuff. I'm big into pasta. Since Matt's been helping me lose weight, I've had to cut out a lot of that. He's helping me like meal prep and stuff. I've lost quite a bit of weight.
You have
25, 30 pounds since we started.
I love Mediterranean food. So good.
Yeah. I love pasta, spaghetti, mac and cheese, which is like the worst thing when it comes to like
anti-Mediterranean.
Yeah. But thank you so much for the question.
It's a good question.
I also love to cook. I love sushi. That's another big one. I'm a big sushi lover. Hello. I love what you're doing with your channels. I'm a fellow PT living in Wales, UK.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
I was wondering how Matt is helping his clients since COVID-19.
So it's interesting. Thank you. First of all, that's cool that you're also a personal trainer. I do a lot of behavior change pieces and a lot of mental fitness stuff. So I have been incorporating a lot of perspective pieces and around COVID-19 because of the pressure and how much it's altering people's lives and especially my clients. So quite a bit, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Good question. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. Love your videos, bro. Matt, you crack me up.
Good. I'm glad.
What's both of your favorite movies of all time?
The Pursuit of Happiness probably is mine.
For me, Spider-Man 2 or a movie called The Count of Monte Cristo.
Never saw it.
With Jim Caviezel. I love that movie. One of my favorites. One of my absolute favorites. What's a weird food craving both of you had as kids? I ate a lot of like Reese's.
Really?
Reese's, like the small peanut butter cups.
I couldn't get enough cereal when I was a kid.
Which I ate a lot of cereal too.
I think that's actually why I'm actually not a big guy. I'm 5'8", like 165. I think if I would have ate like more nutrition, like nutritious whole foods, I think I would be more developed maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Favorite character from Star Wars, Marvel nerd. Mine is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Darth Maul.
By far. Bradley Dewey, who wins Hulk versus Wolverine? This is actually a movie they did.
Oh, really?
It's an animated movie they did. Hulk versus Wolverine. I would probably... The problem is because you have Wolverine's regeneration ability and his adamantium skeleton versus Hulk just constantly getting strong. You don't know.
No idea.
Okay, cool. We haven't watched X-Men yet. I don't know. I would probably give the edge to Hulk, honestly, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. Opinions on Breaking Bad. You love Breaking Bad.
I loved it. I thought it was great. I thought it was genius, actually.
Captain Kirk or Picard?
What?
Picard. That's Star Trek. Captain Kirk. I am more partial to Picard, personally. Kirk is great, though. Kirk is great, too. I love talks like these, bros. I love them, too, man.
It's crazy. Thank y'all for being here. It's still unreal to us.
Rax NY, you should react to Chronicle. Chronicle is a great movie.
Chronicles of Riddick?
No, Chronicle.
Got it. No idea.
Very, very good. It's kind of like this handheld found footage style movie. It changes a little bit later, and how they do it is very, very interesting. It is a very, very good movie. I love it.
The Godfather series. I feel like I've watched one of them. Obviously, I'm not very familiar with it. I'm down, though.
Have you seen Scott Pilgrim versus the World? I have. I saw it for the first time about a year ago.
Have not.
Yeah, it's very, very good. It's one of those kind of edgy, like teenager-esque type movies. Chris Evans and Brie Larson, who comes in later into the MCU, they're both in that movie.
Okay. Have I seen Deadpool? I saw the first Deadpool, didn't like it.
Oh yeah, that's weird. That is very, very weird.
The humor was just very, what's his name? Ryan
Reynolds. Yeah.
I like him as an actor, but he's like Will Ferrell to me. He's the same character in every movie. So it's just kind of like, it's kind of the same thing.
I love Daredevil. I love both those Daredevil movies.
No, Deadpool.
Sorry. Yep. I do that sometimes.
Yep.
Deadpool.
I got you.
Have you guys ever watched Jumper with Hayden Christensen? Yes.
No.
I thought that was a really good movie too. It has Hayden Christensen and Samuel L. Jackson in it.
These snakes. That's all I know.
Peter Parker versus Holden Hardman.
Did you see that? You watched that, right?
Peter Parker versus Holden Hardman.
Yeah, the video that was Matthew.
Oh yeah.
That was the video he made.
Oh yeah. Oh, Matthew Gassesi. Yeah. So Matthew Gassesi has been making.
He has 2 videos on his channel, and one was about me and one was about you. That's so cool.
Basically, like doing edits of some of our videos and stuff. They're very, very entertaining. Thank you so much for doing that.
He's got some stuff he's going to be working on for himself, which I'm very happy for him. It's cool.
Absolutely. Opinions on The Office. It's like his favorite show.
Bruh, I love The Office. Love. I've seen it all. Seen every single season. I've seen it all the way through like 10 times. Love it. Can quote almost verbatim.
I've been enjoying the podcast, Matt.
Say what?
Somebody said they've been enjoying your podcast.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. That's awesome. We appreciate anybody over there.
Hi from Melbourne, Australia.
That's crazy.
How did you become friends? We've answered this a couple times in the chat already.
We do. I'm serious. We need to do the video.
Yeah.
We need to do that video. But basically, I was a fan before I was on his videos. I found out he was in Pensacola. I hunted him down, weaseled my way into one of his videos, and then I just never left him. Yeah.
Yeah. So we met at, he followed me on YouTube at the time. And
it's when we both weren't known at all.
Yeah. It was much, I think 700 subscribers when we became friends.
That's what you were at. Yep.
But yeah, we worked at the same hospital and just hung out from there.
Yep.
Hi from Germany. From nuts. Russia. Wow.
That's crazy.
Very, very cool.
That's nuts.
Holden, will you guys ever watch Into the Spider-Verse? I would love to do that. Again, I'm trying to get to the MCU first before I commit to another series afterwards.
There's so much. Like, seriously, if we continue to do this and you guys watch, he and I have talked about it. Like, we could potentially be doing this for literally years.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so much. Do you guys watch Clone Wars? No.
Never saw it.
People have asked so many times.
You've seen it, but we have not watched it.
Yeah, I really haven't seen enough to really even say that I've watched it. I've watched like a couple episodes and that's about it. But if I watch it, I feel like I want to actually get to it.
Hi from California. Hello.
Here from Toronto. You guys make my dad every day. Make your day every day.
Matthew, that's crazy,
man. Thank you so much. I really wanted to go to Canada and visit, honestly. I got my passport now, so
nice.
I would like to do that.
I think somebody said nurses equals nerds. I'm down.
I'm wondering if Matt would have liked Thor 2 as much if he hadn't seen any other MCU movie and knew what these movies were going for. Love from the UK.
I don't know. Thor is probably my second favorite character, though.
Very weird. Can you guys do a Walking Dead show reaction? Have you seen Walking Dead?
I saw up to like season 3, really liked it, but then it just got very repetitive. It was the same thing. We got to get to the other side of that ridge.
I got to season 3 or 4 of Walking Dead, and then I just sort of tapered off a little bit. Ian Carnes, Guardians Upload, love the channel. We have filmed the Guardians of the Galaxy video and Age of Ultron already.
Yep.
So now it's just a matter of editing it together. I'm going to try and have Guardians up during the week. I don't want to tell you a certain day just because I I'll get it during the week is what I'm going for. And then Age of Ultron, I'm shooting for Saturday.
We're definitely pulling back on announcing when it's going to come out.
Yeah, because I've had some technical issues on my side. I've had issues with my hard drive kind of cutting out and stuff. And I would hate to be like, hey, it's going to be Wednesday. And then it comes to me uploading it. And then it crashes or something. I physically can't.
Yep.
It makes me feel bad.
We got to get our hands on a little bit more tech.
Yeah. So that's one of the things that my patrons are going to help me do this because I need to get a better external hard drive. And maybe invest at least doing some payments or something on a better computer. Yep. My computer's pretty old now.
It is. It was slow before we hopped on here.
As well as paying my rent.
How are you doing on food, by the way? You good?
Yeah, I got enough.
Cool.
I got enough. Thanks, Mom. Super chat. Okay. 5th super chat here. Thank you so much. I've noticed that you've been super chatting quite a bit. Thank you. Love you guys. On the topic of food again, I love meat and dairy, and my brother is vegan. Do you have any idea how hard it is to find a place to eat together?
Absolutely. I totally do. I've tried vegan. I think I'd be more of a vegetarian type thing. But yes, I can relate to that. That's tough.
Yeah. Even I have tried. I did about a month of strict veganism. It is very, very difficult. Honestly, it's the inconvenience of everything that makes it hard for somebody like me.
The U.S. is not really set up for vegans. Like, it's much more of a standard American diet, which is not even close to vegan. So I get that. I get that. I empathize with you. Was that person from the U.S.? I
don't think they said.
It was dollars, I would imagine so.
Sam Burns, what's your favorite Spider-Man comic arc? Probably the death of Gwen Stacy was pretty big. The death of Gwen Stacy is probably the biggest issue, like 121, 122, classic. Spider-Man 1 was loosely based off of that.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
You got it.
Yeah, totally.
So definitely that.
All over it.
Garrett Bishop, fairly new to your channel, but I've seriously been hooked on these film reactions, and I'm always looking forward to every new video. I'm especially interested to see where Matt aligns in Civil War. Yeah.
That's going to be the next
curious one, too. Garrett, thank you so much, man. When we started doing these, they were never like film reaction. Like, in our minds, they weren't like us reacting to film. It was just us watching a movie and just talking about it after. Yeah. And then there's the aspect of us actually reacting to the movies and then talking about it.
Post reaction. It's become more organized. That's kind of cool.
I never thought that people would care because there's so many reaction channels already.
Yeah.
And that's why I never thought anything more about it.
Why do you think that is? Like, you think it's seriously because of the dynamic?
It might be some of the dynamic. I think it also might be because
the style, the
way that we do it. Yeah. We talk about it a little before we watch the movie, react together, and then talk about it. It's not so much a review as it is just two guys talking about a movie.
Yeah. All three of us, that is. And it was our friends before the quarantine.
Yeah.
Somebody said, would you, the super chat just flew by. It said, would you watch Westworld?
Yeah, I would. I've never seen it, but I would. For sure.
Matt's favorite show, The Office.
Jackbot 43. Hi from Ohio. My dad was from Ohio.
Jenna is from Ohio.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yep.
Okay. Just did a Marvel marathon all the way to Endgame. Got nothing better to do. Yeah, I mean, everybody's quarantined right now. That's awesome, man. Thank you so much for that super chat. I really appreciate that.
I wonder what part of Ohio.
I don't know. To answer your question, guys, yes, I'm from the U.S. I live in Queens.
Hey,
just like
take all my money.
Thank you so much. That's where Spider-Man is from. Peter Parker from Queens.
Okay, all right.
Yep.
I hope you're doing well in New York.
Yeah, because you've been super chatting so much, I will add, I've only been to New York once. I was in Manhattan. I went to several of like the shooting locations for Spider-Man. I did a video on it if you want to check it. It's several months ago. But I went to like a bunch of the shooting locations from the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies. And it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed New York when I was there. I was there for just a couple of days. Went to Broadway, which is very cool.
I'll tell you what, Twin Tails, I'm going to look for my 5 songs on my workout playlist. You keep going. Hang tight. I got you.
Okay. What's it like to feed Holden, Matt?
So if you want, I'm guessing you referred to my behind the scenes video. It's a challenge. It's a challenge for sure. But I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to do it for the good of the channel.
Question for Matt: is Holden a good dad?
These
are references to Matt's live streams and stuff.
And so somebody asked, are we dating? And
yeah, we are.
Holden is my dad, and we're also lovers.
That is true.
He's a good dad. He's really supportive. I feed him.
Yeah, it's great. We have a great dynamic. Maybe dumb question, but ever consider watching a classic serialized animated show like Avatar: The Last Airbender? We've had that question before. Yeah. I would love to do a show like that. It's like an animated show. I would love to do like Dragon Ball Z or something because I've never seen Avatar: The Last Airbender all the way through, at least. So I would definitely be down for that. Thank you so much for the super chat.
I'm going to try to rattle this off quickly. So playlist right now, what I've been listening to, The Process by AJ the Musician, Ascend from Ilium, Awake from Ilium, Feel Good by Griffin and Ilium, and then Feel Something from Ilium. Ilium is a big, big artist for me right now. And Tom McDonald. That guy can do no wrong.
The Korean Gamer, enjoy the super chat. Love your Pensacola Then Now videos. Thank you.
Those are cool.
It's been a minute since I've done them. I feel like I'm kind of, I don't want to say like I'm outgrowing the Pensacola stuff, but
you love doing that.
I do.
I feel like if you had enough time, you would still be doing it.
Yeah, I was actually started shooting another one.
Number 9, right?
Like 8 or 9. I never was able to finish doing it. But thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Definitely watching your reaction versus other channels because it doesn't look like criticism, but more of personal opinions and drunk-like arguments.
That's really funny.
Yeah, thank you so much. That's what I think it is. I think there's a level of connection because I feel like they feel like we're friends and we're hanging out, and that's what I want.
It's less of a business, and I hope that it feels authentic because what you see is what you get. Seriously. Yeah.
How to Procrastinate and Benefit from It, HD by Holden Hardman. Don't watch that. I think that's the first video I ever uploaded on this channel.
I saw it. I loved it.
Oh, it's a rough one.
It's so good.
Thank you for $5 for reminding me of that video. David, I saw on your Insta that you already watched Guardians of the Galaxy. How did Matt like it?
Oh, that would be
that
would be a sin to say anything.
I know you won't say anything. I just hope to see Matt's facial expressions as you read this. Yeah, we can't spoil it.
I feel like I'm pretty good at being cryptic.
Yeah. So we did Guardians and we've done Age of Ultron already. We've filmed both of them. I've never done this before, but I just love this duo. You guys always make me smile. Matt, you the best. Love from Germany.
That's great. Thank you, man. That's awesome.
I really appreciate it.
That means a lot for y'all to say. You'd be very surprised.
Yeah, we have conversations about it afterwards. Like there's no disillusionment. We are very aware of how blessed and like how fortunate we are to have this opportunity.
Yeah,
there are thousands and thousands of YouTubers who are just like us that were making videos that nobody watched.
Yeah,
that would give anything to be where we're at now, and I'm very aware of that.
You know, we say like we've been in the dark, which we have. Like it wasn't too long ago that we were in the dark, and we still are relatively to everybody else. But like we're so appreciative to have this traction to be able to interact with you guys. I
mean, I remember going from like a video getting one comment and being like, that was so freaking cool, and to now not being able to keep up. It's very awesome.
I remember my 37th subscriber because at 36, I really started working on YouTube. My 37th, I was in the gym at 5 a.m. and I was jumping up and down when I got my first subscriber.
Awesome. Ripped Man, Matt, I love the podcast. Holden, I love your videos. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I don't know why I did that. That's thank you in sign language.
Well, don't you know sign language a little bit?
No, not really. I mean, I know certain things, but I don't know why I did that. Thank you, though. Hi from Finland. Do you guys know anything about Finland? I know you guys have universal health care.
Very little. I know that, don't they have like really, really cool mountains?
I hear it's one of the happiest places in the world.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I mean, what do I know? I'm American. Like, I don't know. Thanks. We really do lack our geography. There was this girl that was from Switzerland.
It's so pitiful of us.
She worked with us. She worked at the hospital for a little bit. I helped train her. She's from Switzerland, and she would we would always talk about geography and just how little I knew and like the education that we get here. I'm
pitiful of geography of the U.S. of Pensacola.
Yeah, it helps solidify that we're the only people in the world that matter.
Which, exactly.
Which is really sad.
This is the only area that matters.
Yeah, so because we don't learn about, America is our reality and everything outside of that is something else.
It's sad, but it's true.
And I honestly, though, YouTube and stuff like this have really helped take that away. To have people from Finland and Switzerland and the UK, Austria, Australia, Germany.
Yep.
It's very, very cool. So I think we're getting better. I've recognized that that's a deficiency in our education and stuff. And okay,
we are still looking at. Is that the British pound? What is that?
Yeah, I'm like, is that a pound? Is that
what's SHP?
What's up? I've been a subscriber since the Star Wars video. I know, typical, and a new patron. Thank you.
That's cool.
If you got one Avengers powers, what would you want?
I know what mine would be.
I would want Vision's powers.
Oh, wait. So we got to go off of one of their powers or just make up our power?
I guess whatever power you'd want.
I would want the ability to communicate with every human being. The ability to understand like all languages and be able to truly relate to them.
You'll like X-Men. Matt, have you heard Muse's Survival? I think that's a great song for workout.
I have not heard of that.
Yeah.
Searching.
Write it down.
Hang tight. Well, you don't have to hang tight. Go
ahead. Okay, third division. Not that you guys ever would, but if you ever do cosplay or dress up for Halloween, I can see you guys as bootleg Thor and Spider-Man. That's hilarious. I used to dress up for conventions. I back when I was more slim, I dressed up as Spider-Man. I've been Batman before.
I dressed up for episode 9.
You did. You went as a Jedi for episode 9 of Star Wars. You sure did.
That made it in the video.
It was my outfit from one of the Star Wars things, but
I just added it to my library. Survival. Just added it.
Cool.
Downloading.
Go to Galaxy's Edge. We were planning on it in early March.
In the world.
Right before COVID happened. We absolutely were going to go, and then we just weren't able to. I love your role as Spider-Man in Sadness and Depression Conquered with the Happy Box. I love your role as Spider-Man. I must have dressed up or something quickly. Sadness and Depression Conquered with the Happy Box was like the second video I ever did on my channel.
Oh, okay.
Impersonate Tom Holland and become Spider-Man. Thank you, Darth Forge, for reminding me again of these older videos that I need to just go through and purge.
Everybody go back to his old videos. You can
don't.
Search by oldest videos. Just start at the top, go down.
Not any good.
It's so good.
A great show called Barry on HBO about a hitman who wants to be an actor. Probably my favorite show. If you haven't seen it, you should. I just got HBO. I'm leeching off my sister's account.
Good job.
We'll go for another 5-10 minutes, okay, before we hang it up. Okay, guys?
Appreciate y'all. This has been crazy.
A nice hour and a half worth of talking. I'm going to try and read a couple regular chats here, too. Barry is unlocked on Hulu. Okay, cool. Don't worry, Matt. People will eventually die in MCU.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Let's see. Hi from Iran. Wow.
Wow.
Hi, how's it going? Hope you guys are doing okay. Has Matt seen One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
Nope.
Oh, it's really good. A lot of mental health stuff, and also a classic book as well.
Okay.
Do you guys watch Naruto? No, it's one of those that I feel so far behind on. I don't know if I'd ever be able to catch up.
Shockingly, I haven't seen it.
Will you guys watch Pirates of the Caribbean? Hopefully. I would like to do that.
Nerd for All says I'm from Brazil. Thank you for being here.
From Brazil. Very cool. Another Iran. UWF welcome video. No, stop, please. Kim.
A girl.
Coletto. There's a girl in the chat. Hello from Switzerland. Happy to hear my country. Yeah, I love you guys and love the channel. So the girl that I worked with that was from Switzerland, she ended up moving back to Switzerland. She was very education was very, very important to her, and she very much was like, that's a big deal, overseas.
Of course.
And she was like, when I came to public high school, she went to Gulf Breeze High School. When I went to public high school, there was like nobody cared.
Nobody cared. Yeah.
And,
now you just go to school online. Everybody's like, I'm just going to get the answers to the test. Screw it.
It's very true. Like, I value education so much, and I went to a private school for like 7 years. And
I did not.
I ended up going to public high school near the end of it. It is very, very different.
And that explains a lot about you. Go ahead.
Thanks. But I'm very aware like of my own educational limits. I'm like, if I'm ignorant about something, I'm usually pretty honest with myself about it.
I went to public schools all my life. And that explains a lot about me.
Anyway, I say that because I really like that about her. She was very, very intelligent, and she was very, very sweet. So she is my really only personal impression of Switzerland, and it was a very positive impression.
Somebody said Winter Soldier is great. Discreet.
It is great. Ian Cardwell. Hey, Holden and Matt from Illinois.
Hey.
I'm a fellow movie buff, and I love your videos. You should check out Onward. Instant classic for me. Onward, I believe, is that Pixar movie. They just put it on Disney Plus. I did that thing where I put the movie on, but I was like going in and out. I need to sit down and actually watch it. But everything that I saw, I really enjoyed. Knives Out would be a great one. Love from Bangladesh. Wow.
That's crazy.
Another from Twin Tales. Kind of random, but there's a game called Doki Doki Literature Club. Got a bunch of mental health and depression stuff. Check it out on your own time. I'm familiar with it.
Never heard of it.
I'm familiar with it. I will definitely check it out, though, for sure. Thank you so much again for the super chat.
Thank you all.
Matthew Gassesi. All we need is makeup, and Matt can dress up as a perfect teenage Palpatine, and Holdup can dress up as bro Thor. Just saying. Just kidding.
Yeah, so Matthew has a video on his channel where he basically used my voice as Palpatine.
Oh, yeah, because you have that distinctive laugh.
You did. You did it really good, Matthew.
That was very good. Thank you so much, Matthew. I really appreciate it. Really, I would love to do like cosplay stuff again. Jonathan Wright. Have you all seen Primal Fear? No, I haven't. That's another one that focuses on mental conditions and has some of the best movie twists ever. Very cool. Primal Fear.
If anybody is wondering why people keep talking about mental like stuff, behavior stuff, that's kind of my shtick. That's what I'm all about. So that's why that's being suggested.
Primal Fear. Very cool. Thank you so much for that super chat, Jonathan Wright. I really do appreciate it. Jonathan Wright. Awesome. Jake West. Hey guys, love all the content. I think you would enjoy the album Apologies in Advance by Sylvain Lacue. I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that.
All about mental health.
Check it out. Yeah. We've talked a lot about mental health, especially in the Joker video where we kind of went into our backgrounds. I have a degree in psychology. I worked at a long-term psychiatric facility for both adults and adolescents for about 5 years, on and off. I left and kind of came back, type of thing. I'm very, very passionate about those types of people. So thank you guys so much.
I'm guessing that is what you're talking about. I'll give it a listen.
$100 super chat.
Wow.
Watching from Wilmington, North Carolina. I love the videos. As a fellow nerd, I love seeing the movie reactions through new eyes. And from a girl.
It's from a girl.
Wendy, thank you so much. I don't know what to say about stuff like that.
Wow.
It means the world to me. I tell you, thank you so much.
You have no idea how far that's going to go.
Yeah, I really do stress that out, especially now that I'm furloughed. So
it's so funny that you've only said furloughed this entire time. I've never heard that term until you've said it.
Oh yeah, well,
how about fired, let go? They hated you.
Well, I'm inactive.
I'm kidding.
They tell me they're going to bring me back.
I'm kidding.
Wendy, there's no question or anything from you. Just positive words. So thank you so much, Wendy. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate that so much. Thank you.
Wow.
Justin, 25. Justin's like, thank you so much, Wendy. Anyway, Justin. I'm kidding. Justin.
Oh,
boy. Justin, thank you so much. Justin's one of my patrons. So thank you so much for being a constant contributor and supporter of my channel.
That's
Avatar:
cool.
The Last Airbender will be on Netflix soon. More of a Patreon-only reaction, though. People will come. Thank you so much, Justin.
Good call.
Justin, man, I'm very aware of the support that you've been giving me, and I really appreciate it. All of you guys that have been just like so supportive,
it's unreal.
Is amazing. It does put some pressure. Yeah, obviously, put pressure on me to like keep making these videos good and like interactive, and make sure that I take my time in editing them and making them worth watching for y'all. So thank you guys so much, and hopefully I can continue to do that. That means a lot to me. So if I ever drop the ball, please let me know. Final super chat from Twin Tails. If you look at Cap 2 at a spy espionage angle, do you think you'll like it more, Matt, considering the slower pace?
If I look at it from a different angle, I think that it doesn't exclude all the action and fights and whatnot. And there's something about Captain America for me that's just missing. Like his character is just, it lacks this punch for me.
Okay, and before we lose these super chats, Matt, wait for Infinity War and Endgame characters will die.
We shall see.
We'll see. Have you guys seen Train to Busan? I think Matt will actually like it. I have seen it.
I have not.
I have seen it. It's very, very exciting type of movie. I'll just say that. Hey, thank you guys both for the super chats. Daniel Flatch, that's one of your guys, right?
Yeah,
yeah. You guys should check out Manchester by the Sea if you haven't. Somewhat deals with mental health.
Okay.
I remember that movie was nominated for Academy Awards and stuff like that. So I never saw it, but I definitely want to.
Yeah, Daniel goes by Danny.
Danny, thank you so much, Danny. Van Helsing reaction. How about Attack the Block film? Love from London. Thank you so much. I've always wanted to visit London.
Same.
I have. I just never have. Never been able to.
I want to go to Iceland really bad, and Oslo, Norway.
There's a lot of places overseas I really want to go check out.
Same.
I've been to Peru.
Have you really?
Yeah, I have been to Peru. Van Helsing is such a fun, like, I don't know how people feel about it, but it's just like such a fun movie to me. I'm assuming you're talking about the Hugh Jackman one. I've never seen Attack the Block, so I don't know what that is. Love Van Helsing, though. It's a very fun movie. Justin Stockholm, don't screw up. Dang it, man.
That was pretty good.
Thank you so much, Justin. I really appreciate it. All right, we're about an hour 30 minute in. I know that there's a ton of comments and questions that I've missed. Obviously, I do feel bad that it kind of got hyper focused on just people super chatting. I tried to change it up a little bit. If there are any questions or anything that I missed, once I end the chat, once I end the live stream, comment on the regular comment section, and I'll go back and try to answer them.
Before we go, I want to tell you guys that I'm going to do a video at some point, but it's coming out. But we've talked about this and how like access to us, literally what we're talking about right now is like, we're not able to answer everybody. Like it is kind of strange for us. It's kind of, it's weird. It's kind of a strange struggle that we've been in the dark for so long. And now there's such attention that we can't get to everybody. So we're sorry, and we're mentally trying to learn how to deal with it. So thank you for being understanding.
Sorry, I'm messing with my camera right at the end.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Raphael Elijah. It'd be cool to watch the Chosen series. I've never seen it. I'd definitely be interested in checking it out.
Haven't seen it.
Matthew Gassesi. I just ordered a premium hoodie. Oh, very cool. Hey, if you ever do order any of my merch or anything, please send me a picture on Instagram. That is just like the coolest feeling in the world for me.
Yep.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and shut it down. Leave me a comment in the regular comment section once the video processes and post. I'll get back to it. Guys, again, thank you so much for all of the support. Another here, this is what I'm worried about. I'm going to go before somebody's super chat goes through. From Toronto, I do enjoy your videos. Thank you so much.
That's awesome.
Mitch Witch, why are Matt's muscles so large, just like Captain America? He works out too much.
I like fitness stuff.
Thank you guys so much. I love you all. Take care, everyone. Have a good one.
Thank y'all.